It was a great match. You know, the pole vault team has so much camaraderie already. So, you know, adding the team aspect to it, you know, just makes it even a little more. You know, I think a lot of events, maybe the dynamic changed a little bit, you know, it being a team, but for pole vaulting, everybody's on the same team anyway. And, you know, as the pole vaulters, it's kind of this brotherhood to where no matter what team you're on, no matter what country you compete for, we're all in this together. But, you know, it was just like any other day. We're going out there, we're trying to compete to the best of our abilities, and we're trying to win. Of course, everybody is. We're all humans. But, you know, I think it's a level of respect that we have for each other, you know, that we want other people to do good. We just want to do maybe a little better. But, you know, the Europe versus USA, it's a great rivalry. And, you know, it brought a fun aspect to the sport, I would say.
It's a big difference. Let's say if you look at races running, where you try to get away from your opponents or to do something, and you help each other when there's wind or when you say distance. But today there was also something different. You had like 8 attempts. Did it change your strategy?
I actually forgot about the attempts. I forgot that I only had 8 attempts left. And when I walked over, my cousin Simon, who was helping me out today, he was like, "Yeah, you're on attempt number 6 or whatever." And I was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot we only have 8." It completely like went past my mind. I wasn't really thinking about it, but yeah, it didn't really affect me today because, you know, I already won at 85 after Piotr missed his last attempt at 590. So yeah, I mean, I would say that it takes a different strategy, but if I'm being completely honest, I kind of forgot about it. So I didn't really have this like special strategy going in almost.
So your cousin Simon helped you today. So how much does he know about pole vault?
I'm not gonna bash on my cousin Simon, but he didn't pole vault. He never pole vaulted. He was more like my video guy, I guess, keeping track of my attempts because that's what we had to do today. But yeah, you know, I think there's an art in knowing when not to talk, and he knew what not to say to me. He knew that sometimes I can figure it out myself, and I think in itself that's a great coach.
Because I was thinking maybe, you know, also your brothers Andreas and Antoine, they used to pole vault. Your dad used to. Everybody around you knows something about pole vault.
Yeah, well, Simon, he definitely knows a little bit about pole vaulting. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but yeah, he never. He's pole vaulted a couple times, but never at a real serious level. So yeah, I mean, if you have any of our blood in you, our family blood, I think you just know a little bit about pole vault, just naturally.
But you used to look at videos to learn from the technique from the other ones. But well, you have now a PB of 6:05. There are not many pole vaulters who have a better PB. So from who can you learn?
You can learn from everybody. You know, there's so many different aspects of the technique, and there's some things that people do better than me, and there's some things that I do better than other people, and so there's always room to get better, and there's always things that you can look at that you think that you can take from somebody else that's doing something better than you, because, you know, there's people that jump 6 meters that were slower than me, and I'm faster than some of the 6 meter jumpers, so maybe they're doing something technically better than me, because if I'm faster, maybe I should jump a little even higher than 6:05. But there's always things you can take away from vaulters, because your jump's never perfect. Nobody else jumps perfect, but nobody jumps the same either. So people have their own strengths and weaknesses, and there's a lot of people that have different weaknesses and strengths than me. So as you can see, like Piotr Lisek, we are very different builds. He looks a lot different than me. We jump very different. So it's fun to see things that work for him and things that work for me, and maybe try to incorporate what he does in his jump to mine.
Because looking at the different pole vaulters, you have Bubka, you have Lavillenie. Lavillenie a little bit smaller, Bubka a little bit taller. You are in the middle. And well, with the 6:05, where have you been working on?
I'm just trying to get faster, stronger, stay healthy. Because, you know, although I don't have perfect technique, I have good technique. You know, I know how to pole vault, and I know what I do good. So the main thing for me is not try to focus so much on technical things, which of course you have to, but try to get faster, stronger, you know, the more natural things that that don't involve technical pole vaulting, because once you get faster, stronger, the higher heights will come.
So how can somebody say with a PB of 6:05 he doesn't have a perfect technique?
Because it's not the world record. But I'm not thinking about the world record so much right now. I have the World Championships coming up in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so. So all my focus on that. And the legends are made in the big competitions. You can jump however high you want in all these competitions, but if you can't perform in the big competitions, then nobody's going to remember you. I was fortunate enough to have a good competition in Berlin last year, European Championships, and so I hope for something like that again in Doha.
Last question. What is the favorite video you have been watching from another pole vaulter, which you have maybe seen many, many times? And what is the favorite video of one of your own jumps?
Sam Kendrick's first 6-meter jump is one of my favorite jumps to watch, because it's hard to explain technically, but it's just a crazy jump. It's one of the best jumps I've ever seen in my life. And my jumps, I'm tired of watching the 605. People, it shows up too much on my phone. I don't want to watch it anymore almost. I want to just move on to bigger and better things. So I don't know what jump, but I'm tired of the 605 jump.